Howdy, chaps. Time for a new book update. By the way, it's a really gorgeous day. Today it's about 5-6 degrees. Not really cold, not warm. It is perfect for outside. Doing a hike, taking a long walk in the woods, or updating you with my stuff. I have to say, this, I don't want this to be a really long one. I always say that, but this has to be under 10 minutes or a 10-minute update, sort of. I hope so. No edits, maybe a bit, some edits, but not going to be a really stretchy. So yeah, updating you with my stuff and my book. I've just received a copy of my book about a week ago, and I have to say I am extremely proud with the results. The book looks fantastic, and yeah, I was busting my ass for it for so long, and right now here it is. Yeah, this is the book, Heresy and Metaphysics. I need to add a quick clarification. This version, this is the second version that I made. Basically, what I did, why I'm saying this second or first version. The first version was a sort of a proof copy. I have it, but it's a bit different, font-wise, design, inside the text, many mistakes, by the way. You'll see, I'm not perfect, sorry. This is my first time self-publishing, self-releasing, self-editing, self-whatever. And yeah, the first version was the proof copy, only I have it. The second version I did, this was on sale for about a couple of weeks, I think, and then I decided, my OCD behavior, sorry about that, then I decided to edit the cover, the font, the actual design on the chaos star here, and the text on the back. Also, I still have some mistakes here in the text. I will show it in a minute. And inside the contents of each chapter, I also had some mistakes after reading the proof copy. But then again, what can I do? I'm my own editor. I do everything myself. In the current third version, you may find some mistakes, but if you do, just ignore them and keep on reading. It's not like I cannot write proper English. Believe me, I can. But when you want to get your book across as fast as possible, you'll still have some minor mistakes like words, letters, sentences, and stuff like that. I've did constant rereading, but then again, you may find some mistakes. Don't let that pull you away from the actual contents of the book. I promise that I may do an expanded second edition in 2021, next year. I have that in mind. I will add some, maybe 1 or 2 chapters, a few appendices, and maybe the book will increase to 200 pages or so, but I'm not sure. I'm not promising anything. And I will try to correct every single mistake I made in the book, but it's a proper book, this one. So yeah, about the book. Yeah, I'm going to show you the how it looks on the inside. This is how it looks. This is the title page. Again, I added some details in the third version. Table of contents. By the way, it smells really nice. Here it is. Table of contents again. Acknowledgements, whatever. I'll read you the preface, by the way, because it's really short, and just to give you some idea what follows, basically. And then I may read you the text on the back here. Yeah, this is my mug. I really like this photo, by the way. And yeah, this is how the book looks. Oh, and also on this version the text was slightly on the side here. I don't know what happened during the printing, but overall I think Amazon did a quite good job, you know, by making, you know, printing my book. And it's not bad for self-publishing. So yeah, what else I can show you? Oh yeah, the index. And the index is probably, if not the most hard thing I was working on. And this is how the index looks. It's a really detailed one. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, look, very handy, very helpful if you're looking for words. Here it is. And then on the back, here's some info about me. What else? And I think I may read you the preface right now. Okay. Strap your passenger belts and listen. That's the preface. Ever since I held my first book in my hands and read it from cover to cover, I always had the burning desire to write my very own, so that others can read it and maybe I could inspire them to do the same. I started out my journey as an amateur writer even before I bought my first PC, when pen and paper were still relevant. I've been writing all sorts of things like short fantasy and horror stories, dark and horror fiction inspired by H.P. Lovecraft and Stephen King. I wrote my own movie scripts while I was in the classroom bored to death. I wrote philosophical and short existential essays, and have also written my own lyrics. I always wanted to have my own one-man black metal band or an industrial dark ambient project. By the way, I have now 3. I have written many things. Many years later, I have also created a blog on the internet. I write whatever I want there. No restrictions. Don't ask me why I write, I just do. I find it thrilling and fascinating. To spell words actually means to cast a real spell in reality, and in order to make changes in the material world, one aspires fully at casting spells and commits to writing. Why writing a book at this point in my life? I have delayed writing the book that you are now holding in your hand for far too long. I have postponed it for trivial or mundane reasons, of which when I look back, I simply cannot help but laugh with a loud and shrieking voice like an orbiting Nazgul. Quite honestly, I have also delayed to manifest such an idea because I did a lot of reading, researching, and a great deal of learning along the years about the topics you read in the following pages. I have tried to do my research in the most non-standard and non-conventional way possible. What do I mean by that? Well, I have no high school degree or university education, I'm not a PhD, and I'm certainly not an academic. I'm just a guy from Bulgaria who likes to read books, and that's the real truth. And to write occasionally. Like many rebellious individuals on my age, I despise the school system and the entire experience that goes with it. And yet, here I am writing a book without having to climb any ladders imposed by institutions and society. The best thing is that I can create my own spells and hacks for crafting my own reality and my own grimoire. The worst thing I believe is to not even commit to writing and to fool yourself that you are not capable of achieving your desired goal. This is the type of bollocks that they teach young students in school and the universities these days. It is essentially not very different from my years spent in high school. What then have inspired me to write a book? I believe a huge part is based on the Crowleyan idea of finding my own true will, and on the Campbellian concept of following my bliss and becoming a creative cosmic hitchhiker. I have always been a fairly creative person. In the whole process of writing, obviously books and the vast repository of the internet were of a major help to me, but for the most part I write from personal experience, and that I think is a truly wizardly way to approach the difficult task of writing a book or creating any form of artistic expression. One could even say that I also had the help of higher dimensional beings, entities or visitors from beyond the veil, but who would believe me anyway? They'll put me in the madhouse if I go spouting these blasphemies around. I leave that for the reader to decide, just as Peter J. Carroll puts it quite neatly in his Chaos Magic Primer, Libano and Psychonaut. He who is doing his true will is assisted by the momentum of the universe. So, without further ado, and with the assistance of the universe, I present you my heretical, metaphysical, and verbal antidotes that will keep your mind occupied through the entire year. Or maybe more, but that of course depends on the time you will be spending reading my book and thinking about it. I really hope you get something out of it and use it for your own journey and self-betterment. It is going to be a great adventure of the mind, folks. So buckle up, fasten your armchair belts, and get yourself a nice big mug of coffee. Let the ritual begin. Right, 13 minutes. Well, I'm not going to read you the text on the back. You can do it yourself if you want to pause the video. There are some minor mistakes here which are corrected in the current version that's on sale on Amazon right now. And I just wanted to say that this book will not disappoint you. I promise you, you will have a lot of fun. There is a lot of insights that you get and use, and I also want you to view my book as a mirror of myself. I know you don't know me. I'm just a guy on YouTube, on BitChute, on the internet in general. But this is my own personal diary, if you want to call it like that. My own personal journal, my own personal trench book. It's not the things I've experienced in the past 4 years, it's the things I've experienced for, I don't know, many years before. Maybe even since I realized that I am myself. Basically, this book is the accumulation of years of knowledge, experience, by the way, which is really important. I write from personal experience, as I state in the book. And yes, it's my personal journey, my personal diary, my own personal grimoire, if you like. And yeah, it's it's a good book. Yes, just get it, read it, and share your thoughts. It's £666 on Amazon UK, $8.99 on North American Amazon.com, and it's about €7 on the other Amazons, the European Amazons. Also, it's on Book Depository. They ship for free worldwide, and I think also it's on 𝗡𝗄𝐴PEbooks.co.uk. But for some reason it's a bit overpriced there. I don't know. Just go on Amazon and get it. If you want a Kindle version, I will be working on that as well for next year. But nothing beats the good old good-smelling fresh paperback. True wizards read paperbacks only. And that's it for today. 16 minutes. Fuck's sakes, sorry. Last but not least, I want to give a few shout outs and to people I know, people I follow, people that inspired me, and people that I forgot to mention in my book. So I want to say thanks to Thomas Sheridan for his many great books and YouTube videos and lectures. He, by the way, opened my mind for basically 50 or more % into the occult, and yeah, thanks Tom, you are the man. I wanna thank Gordon White for his amazing blog and for his books and his podcast. I also want to thank Miguel Connor from 𝐴𝐢𝐿 Gnostic Radio. I've been listening for years, I still am. Fantastic stuff, fantastic podcasts and guests. I want to say thanks to Mitch Horowitz for basically giving us the secret teachings of all ages in the Reader's Edition when he was working for 𝗙𝗪𝗏, and for his amazing books. Thanks Mitch, your Miracle Club is beyond anything, and your other books too. I want to thank Tom from Survive the Jive. Tom, mate, keep doing the fantastic jobs and documentaries you make, and everything you do. It's truly inspiring. I'm probably forgetting someone. I want to also thank and give shout outs to Bjorn Bo Hansen. I'm still watching his stuff. And who else? I'm probably forgetting someone. Yeah, Arit Herger, which his channel grew beyond belief. He's doing a really phenomenal job, absolutely phenomenal. And to Jackson Crawford for his translations and his books, his lectures, whatever, everything. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Get the book, read it, tell me what you think, and I hope you get something out of it, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, the third version, as I said, have some minor corrections here on the front cover, on the back as well, and yeah, that's it for today. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, don't lose your mind, and enjoy nature and enjoy life. 𝗓𝗫𝗓 𝗓𝗫 I'll see you. Till next time, lads. Cheers.